Good morning, everybody. All right, I just thought I'd show you Miss Lucy is fine, aren't you, Annie Oakley? Well, do you want to tell him what happened to you yesterday, or you want me to tell him, huh? You want me to tell him? Yeah, you're going to stay silent about that. As she's still a little tired from yesterday. All right, so what happened to Miss Lucy yesterday is, the first thing we did was we went to the dog park. And why did we go to the dog park? Because it was going to be a 6-7 hour ride. So I wanted to make sure Lucy was well tired out. Well, there was this 70-year-old Vietnam veteran, and he brought his dog, and he was handing out little nudges. Now, nudges are one of Lucy's favorite treats, and she eats them all the time, but I think there's at least 10 different varieties of nudges. And, you know, he fed one to Lucy. And she's had them before, but just not that particular one. And since he was feeding them to his dog, you know, I let her have one. You know, I knew it wasn't poison. Come on, he's like a 71-year-old Korean War veteran or older. A lot older, I think, than that. So I didn't think anything of it. We went over to the park and we shot the Hot Logic video. And you know, that took about an hour, hour and a half to do, and by then it was lunchtime. So back to the dog park we went, and I tried to feed Miss Lucy her favorite, which was chicken. Isn't chicken your favorite? Yes, it is. All right, you want me to put you down? I'll put you down. And she just flat out refused to eat, and I heard her stomach gurgling, and I'm like, oh no, what did I do? And you know, so I said, well, we'll wait a half an hour and see if she'll eat again, because it had been she eats basically dinner and lunch, and that's about it. Usually I span it out 8 hours, so she wouldn't touch her food. And I knew that her stomach was messed up. At that time I hadn't figured out what did I do. You know, it's never the water. She's amazing. She can drink water in every city, you know, at the dog parks. It comes up from the pump. But so I gave her some of her Pepto-Bismol, and then I wanted to wait another 30 minutes to see if she felt any better, and she didn't. So I felt bad because I was going to go meet a viewer, but I had to let her rest. And by that time, her little gas factory, oh my gosh, it was bad. And so I let her rest, gave her 3 hours. And, you know, after her medicine and everything, and I decided we got to get going. And she was feeling a little bit better. So we pulled into town about 5, 6 o'clock at night. There was an hour time change. And she still wouldn't eat. Anyhow, I called the viewer, and they had moved on. And of course, I totally understand that. But, you know, I was feeling bad that Lucy wouldn't eat, but she was feeling better. She was attentive and everything. So we decided to head over close towards Memphis. I decided. We got to Memphis 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night, depending on the time change. And Lucy was feeling much better. So I put out her plate of chicken again, and she ate it. You know, thank God. You know, it is it's harder traveling with an older dog. You know, she gets tired out more, so I have a pouch to carry her around in. And it's like, I'm not looking forward to her getting older, but you know, what's the alternative really? Hold on. Y'all know I love my little puppy wuppy, and I know she's feeling so much better today. This is her normal demeanor. People thought when she was 1 year old that she was a really, really old dog. And it's like, no, she's always this way, always sleepy and everything, which, you know, I love, I appreciate and everything. But it is getting harder with her getting up there in age. I am taking it a lot more gentler on her. I just love this little monster, don't I? Yes, I do. All right, I thought I'd just answer, because in the comments I answered some questions that Lucy wasn't feeling well, and I wanted y'all to know what it is. It is not normal for her stomach to go out. It happens like once a month, and we just take it slow, don't we? Give you a little bit of medicine and get you back up and going. And of course, I syringe feed her water. I would never let her dehydrate. All right. Still can't hold your liquor, can you? All right, we will see you guys down the road.